This week's movie and TV show releases are bringing non-stop entertainment with a mix of action, horror, romance, comedy, and suspense. From highly anticipated sequels and emotional dramas to binge-worthy returning series, streaming platforms are packed with fresh stories and unforgettable characters. Number 10. Beast. This intense MMA sports drama follows former fighting legend Patton James, a man who walked away from the cage after tragedy and personal downfall destroyed his career. Living a quiet life as a fisherman, Patton is forced back into the brutal world of mixed martial arts when his younger brother's life is put in danger. The film combines emotional family drama with hard-hitting fight sequences that make every battle feel personal. Russell Crowe appears as Patton's old trainer, pushing him toward one final championship showdown against a terrifying reigning fighter. The story focuses heavily on redemption, sacrifice, and reclaiming lost honor after years of regret. The fight choreography looks raw and realistic, giving the movie an authentic underdog atmosphere similar to classic boxing dramas. Beyond the violence, the emotional weight between the brothers gives the film heart and motivation. Fans of emotional sports stories and gritty combat films will likely enjoy the mix of action and character-driven storytelling. Number 9. The Chestnut Man, Hide and Seek. This chilling Nordic noir sequel follows detectives Mark Hess and Nia Thulin as they investigate a disturbing new case involving a missing woman and a serial killer playing a twisted game. The perpetrator stalks victims, sending them cryptic messages tied to a children's rhyme, turning a simple game into a deadly hunt. As the investigation unfolds, the case connects to an earlier unsolved murder, deepening the mystery. The detectives must race against time to stop the killer before more lives are lost. The series explores themes of surveillance, trauma, and psychological manipulation. Set in a dark and atmospheric Copenhagen, the tension builds with every clue uncovered. Personal struggles between the detectives add emotional depth to the story. The show premieres globally on Netflix on May 7, 2026. Number 8. We Bury the Dead. This emotional zombie thriller stars Daisy Ridley as Ava, a grieving woman searching for her missing husband after a catastrophic military disaster devastates Tasmania. Unlike traditional zombie movies focused on non-stop action, this film takes a slower and more emotional approach centered around grief and trauma. Ava volunteers with a body retrieval unit, hoping to discover whether her husband survived the disaster or became one of the undead roaming the quarantine zones. The film mixes psychological horror with haunting emotional moments that explore love, loss, and human survival. The zombies themselves feel terrifying because of the uncertainty surrounding what they truly are and whether they can still be saved. Daisy Ridley delivers a deeply emotional performance that carries the movie's atmosphere of loneliness and desperation. The visuals create a bleak and haunting world filled with abandoned towns and silent danger around every corner. It is more than just a horror movie because it uses the apocalypse to tell a deeply human story about closure and emotional pain. Number 7. Citadel Season 2. The second season of this massive spy thriller expands the dangerous global conspiracy introduced in the first season while pushing its characters into even deadlier missions. The story follows elite agents whose memories and identities continue to unravel as hidden enemies manipulate world events behind the scenes. Season 2 raises the stakes with larger action sequences, more political tension, and deeper emotional conflicts between the lead characters. The series continues blending espionage with futuristic technology and globe-trotting missions that feel cinematic in scale. Relationships between former allies become increasingly unstable as betrayals and shocking secrets begin to surface. Fans can expect stylish fight scenes, high-speed chases, and dramatic twists in nearly every episode. The new season also explores the hidden history of the Citadel organization and the powerful forces trying to destroy it permanently. It remains one of the most ambitious streaming spy franchises with blockbuster-level production and non-stop suspense. If you've made it halfway through the video, you're clearly enjoying the content fire, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the next list. Number 5. IA follows a gripping story centered around a disappearance that triggers a larger conspiracy. The narrative unfolds through multiple perspectives, revealing secrets hidden beneath the surface. As investigators dig deeper, they uncover connections to powerful individuals and hidden agendas. The show blends mystery and thriller elements, keeping viewers guessing at every turn. Emotional stakes remain high as loved ones search for answers while facing their own demons. Each episode introduces new clues that complicate the investigation. Themes of trust, betrayal, and truth are central to the storyline. It's designed to be a suspense-driven series with shocking revelations. Number 4. The Terror, Devil in Silver. This new installment of the Terror anthology shifts to a psychological horror setting inside a psychiatric hospital. The story follows a man who is wrongfully admitted and must navigate a terrifying environment filled with unstable patients and questionable staff. As strange events begin to unfold, it becomes unclear whether the horrors are supernatural or psychological. The series blends real-world fears with eerie, otherworldly elements. Themes of sanity, control, and institutional power are central to the narrative. Each episode builds tension through paranoia and uncertainty. The confined setting amplifies the sense of dread and helplessness. It is set to premiere in 2026 on AMC Plus and Shudder. Number 3. Lord of the Flies. This new adaptation revisits the classic survival story about a group of stranded children whose attempt to create order slowly collapses into chaos and violence. What begins as a desperate fight for survival transforms into a disturbing exploration of fear, power, and the darkness hidden inside human nature. The film focuses heavily on the psychological breakdown of the group as rival leaders emerge and friendships turn deadly. Modern filmmaking techniques give the story a more immersive and intense atmosphere while keeping the original themes intact. The island setting becomes increasingly dangerous as paranoia and tribal behavior consume the stranded children. The movie explores how quickly civilization can disappear when rules and structure are removed. Emotional performances and tense survival moments help make the story feel more realistic and unsettling than ever before. This adaptation aims to introduce a new generation to one of literature's most powerful and disturbing survival stories. Number 2. The Drama. This romantic drama centers on a couple whose relationship begins to unravel just as they prepare for a major turning point in their lives. The movie explores emotional misunderstandings, personal insecurities, and the complicated realities of modern relationships. As secrets begin to surface, both characters are forced to confront painful truths about love, trust, and commitment. The story mixes emotionally raw conversations with quieter moments that focus on vulnerability and emotional connection. The performances are expected to carry much of the film's emotional weight, making every argument and reconciliation feel deeply personal. Rather than relying on major action or spectacle, the movie focuses on realistic emotional tension and intimate storytelling. Themes of heartbreak, emotional growth, and difficult choices make the story relatable for audiences who enjoy grounded romance dramas. The film appears designed to deliver emotional realism while showing how fragile relationships can become under pressure. Number 1. Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. The sequel to the hit horror comedy brings back the deadly mix of dark humor, survival horror, and twisted family traditions that made the original film so entertaining. After surviving the terrifying events of the first movie, Grace is once again pulled into a nightmare connected to the wealthy and dangerously unhinged family. This new chapter is expected to go bigger with even crazier traps, bloodier kills, and more outrageous dark comedy moments. The movie continues exploring themes of greed, privilege, and survival while balancing suspense with shocking humor. Grace remains a compelling lead character because of her determination and refusal to become a victim despite overwhelming danger. Fans can expect intense cat-and-mouse sequences mixed with over-the-top violence and hilarious reactions from the dysfunctional family members. The sequel also promises to expand the mythology surrounding the deadly rituals and supernatural elements teased in the original film. It looks set to deliver another thrilling horror experience packed with tension, chaos, and brutal entertainment.